Hey guys, welcome back to Cajun Horror Talk. I'm Jake.
And Ross.
Today we're talking about 1994's Interview with a Vampire. So grab a beer, grab a cup of coffee.
Let's talk horror.
All right, guys, we're looking at a runtime of 2 hours and 3 minutes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Happy Thursday, guys.
Yeah, happy Thursday. Throwback Thursday. Looking at a budget of $60 million, which, wow.
Wow.
Don't get me wrong, worldwide gross was $223.6 million. So they made their money back.
Yeah, but $60 million for a budget for this movie in 94, that's a bit much.
Yeah, it's a lot. All right, so we have Brad Pitt plays Louis. Christian Slater plays Malloy.
Malloy. Oh, please mention that. please mention that this woman is credited. Virginia McCollum. She is credited as being the whore on the waterfront. Waterfront whore.
Tom Cruise plays Lestat. Let's see.
I love it when they do that.
Plays Claudia.
Oh, Kirsten Dunst. Young Kirsten Dunst.
Yeah, young Kirsten Dunst. Sorry, guys. Trying to get the computer to act right for me.
Yeah, this movie won a ridiculous amount of
Yes.
awards. There's too many to even try to freaking mention all of them. It won, I think it was nominated for 36 that didn't win and 25 that it did win. It was something. It was like a ridiculous number. It got a lot of awards.
So, basic plot of this one, guys, is Louis, who is
an interview with a vampire.
Yep.
In the podcast. Good night, guys.
Yeah. Christian Slater's character, Malloy, is going to interview him.
Yes.
Which... I guess it's better to interview him than get drained.
I guess so, but I mean,
because that was the original plan for the evening.
Yeah, no shit.
You know what I mean?
He even mentioned that he was stalking him. He was watching him back and forth. And watching you.
Here's the thing.
That's some creepy shit.
You followed this weird dude back to his fucking hotel room, which is not his hotel room.
No, it's not.
Nobody says whose hotel room it is. He just said it's random fucking hotel room.
There's probably like a couple of drained bodies in the bathroom.
Yeah,
they never checked.
You're just chilling in here with this guy because that's normal.
After he tells you, that's fucking not normal, even if he's not a vampire. But after he tells you he's a vampire, you don't immediately get the fuck.
Well, okay, here's my thing. Not even so much when he tells you he's a vampire. When he does the thing and turns the fucking lights down.
Yeah. No, it's time.
Bye.
Yeah, bye. I'm sorry. I'm out. I'm
Deuces.
so fucking out. I don't know what's fixing to happen. This is going to be like a really quick rape going on in this room or what.
At least it won't last long.
Jesus Christ. He'd probably give a better performance off than Bella from Twilight, though.
Yeah, true. Yeah. Well, this is our first interaction, I think, with the love-struck vampires. They're just moody and emo.
Oh, yeah. You got a brood, man. You got a brood, bro. These brooding, hunky vampires.
Damn you, Anne Rice.
Hey, you know what? Love you, Anne Rice. This was amazing.
It's a great movie.
It's an amazing movie.
But this led to Twilight.
Yeah. See, I'm sorry. We're definitely never going to do Twilight reviews of anything. I'm sorry.
Movie.
The best thing about Twilight was Anna Kendrick.
That's a real thing.
The best thing about Twilight was Anna Kendrick.
That is a real thing.
Absolutely, 100%.
So
we get into the interview and he starts telling them that he's a vampire and he's like, "What, you don't believe me?" And then he does the quick shit and he starts doing all kinds of crap and he starts dispelling myths about vampires not being able to look at crosses and the garlic and all of that is just that ancient rumors and shit that never really fucking happened.
Yeah. Let's see. I think he goes back to like he starts a story
1819, I believe.
Yeah, he was a plantation owner. He had lost his wife and his child.
Yeah, and at that point, he's just like, "Fuck it, I'm ready for death."
Yeah,
like, there's nothing left to live for.
He's trying to get motherfuckers to kill him.
Well, yeah, I mean, he's cheating at cars and getting caught intentionally. He's begging motherfuckers. That dude in the bar, he begged to shoot him. He pulled open his shirt and told him he didn't have the balls to shoot him.
Right?
Like, you're a crazy motherfucker. You're living life on the edge. But I get it.
He lost everything.
He lost everything. He was in love. He had a wife. She died with the baby, and you don't come back from that. You don't really cope from that like that. That's a difficult thing to move past.
Which is when we meet the vampire Lestat.
The vampire.
Which, by the way, supposedly Anne Rice was not happy with Tom Cruise being cast in this role.
Really?
Yeah, she did not think he'd be able to capture Lestat's
the essence of Lestat.
Yeah, like his menacing nature. which
I think he did all right.
I think he did well.
I think he did all right. I think he could have jumped up and down on Oprah's couch more, but other than that, I think he really.
I think Tom Cruise is naturally pouty.
Yeah, I think so.
He's naturally brooding.
I wanted to see a vampire just get on. You're going to be a vampire with one time.
Well, I think
all that gusto.
It's pretty cool though that it doesn't count if you get bit.
Yeah, see, that's where the lore of this particular vampire movie goes. You don't turn into a vampire if you're bit and drained. You have to actually drink the blood of a vampire to become a vampire, which is kind of
Lost Boys.
Lost Boys, yes, that's exactly what I thought whenever I watched it. I was like, so fucking Lost Boys when he makes him. Keith Sutherland makes him drink from the bottle, and it's his blood, and it turns him into his minion.
Yeah.
Which this one, it just turns you into a full-fledged vampire.
Full-fledged fucking vampire.
Yeah, and then he is reluctant.
But he keeps his.
He went the vegan route.
Twilight.
He went the vegan route. He started feeding off rats and chickens.
Here's the thing: you could think of something better
than a rat. There's other animals.
They're in New Orleans. That's not far from here.
Yeah, go suck
go
on
find a deer. Nutra?
Go suck on a Nutra, bro.
What year was it?
That was 1819.
I don't know. They're Nutra here yet.
It might not have been.
Because Nutra, in case y'all are not aware,
not
aware,
Nutra looks like native.
They're non-native species. They look like a giant. They look like a beaver, but with a rat's tail.
Yeah.
And they swim around. They're aquatic mammals, and they swim around and they tear up our levees. That's basically their whole purpose in life.
Yeah, pretty much.
Tear up our levees. But apparently, good eating. Haven't tried one.
I've heard. I haven't tried one. I wouldn't say that I would not try one.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm open. I'm open. I'll try just about anything.
But
God, don't save that and bring that back to haunt me. Yeah. That's going to be a horrible audio clip.
Right. But yeah, I wouldn't go suck one's blood. There are deer. There are a lot of deer at that time.
There's a lot of deer. Fuck, even coyotes and different animals. I don't know why the hell you're going straight rat. Rat. I don't know.
That just screams plague to me. Yeah, I know you're a vampire and it's hard to kill you.
I don't think you're worried about the bubonic plague if you're a vampire.
Why not?
I don't know. Then you're in New Orleans. I mean, if you
they still have they don't have to breathe. They're dead.
Yeah. No, they're dead.
Yeah, so I guess you couldn't get the plague, or if you did, it really wouldn't bother you.
No, really.
You know what I mean?
I don't think it'd be any worse than.
I don't know. I guess the pustules would suck.
God, that would suck. Could you imagine being
undead pustules?
Could you imagine being immortal and just hurting? That's like that's hell on earth.
I don't know if that would work though, because they heal automatically, so you wouldn't get none of that. It would just kill the plague as it entered your body. But still, rat blood can't taste good.
There's nothing about a rat. Like even fucking Major Payne roasted one time, but other than that,
Michael Myers and
Mike did.
Resurrection.
Yeah, Mike did. He was a rat. That rat still moved in that scene. It was fucking horrible.
It was whole series dogs, and all of a sudden a rat.
I don't know. It was a weird direction to go in, I guess. So, but I mean, apparently, you know what? It's good enough for your boy.
Yeah,
it is good enough for Brad Pitt.
I do like the scene though. He talks about watching his last sunrise.
Yeah, that's got to be a really reminiscent thing because there's all the things and he mentions about the things that you take for granted. When
he doesn't remember any of the others. He
remembers that last sunrise.
Which? Being from Louisiana, the mosquitoes would be tearing his ass up. You're in the marsh.
Yeah, you getting carried the fuck away.
And it's not daylight yet.
Big motherfuckers.
Even during the day down here, man. During the day they'll carry you away.
There's some big motherfuckers. I remember growing up. They're fucking swarms.
They don't even buzz. They go woof.
Fucking swarms of mosquitoes just coming by. Those big fucking swarms of these motherfuckers just coming.
Mosquito land on your shoulder. You just kind of your shoulder goes down a little bit.
And it's like a parrot.
Yeah, you ever seen somebody catch a falcon when they go hunting with them? They just kind of. Yeah.
Oh shit! So he's running around. He watches his last sunrise.
Stat tells him, "I'm gonna give you the option that I was never given."
Yeah, which is a really shitty option.
Yeah, die or be a vampire.
He
wanted to die anyway.
I'm about to say, just let the man die. That would have been a shitty movie though.
Yeah.
Fuck it. I want to be a vampire. Just kill me.
Quick interview.
Yeah, that was a really quick interview. What happened? I died.
That's been a really interesting interview.
But I lived.
Yeah. Then you got to explain why you're still here.
That would have been one hell of a fucking turnaround story, though. Right? I died, but you're right here. No, I died. I'm telling you, I died. Yeah.
I died. Some people didn't take.
Some people don't stay dead.
Yeah.
I want to see a zombie vampire together.
Ooh.
I think that would be an interesting concept.
Oh, that would be great. I'd be good with that.
Zombie vampire. I don't know why. I just think that popped into my head. I think
versus a werewolf ghost.
A werewolf ghost. We saw that in Annabelle Comes Home.
Oh, we did.
Yeah, I was so mad about that.
Yeah. You're still angry about that?
I was so angry about that.
It's like your marriage anger just doesn't go away.
It's just, it lingers. It's a lingering anger for this ghost werewolf thing that fucking happened.
Both involved the demon bitch.
I'd like to go on record that I have said nothing. I remained quiet.
So he talks about how him and Lestat, Louis Lestat, pretty much move in together.
Yeah. And by the way, it's a really creepy gay moments that happened.
Oh, yeah. Well, Lestat was in love with him.
I know, but it was like really over the top, though. Like really over the top.
They were in love.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he started the family.
Yeah.
He goes and.
Which, here's my thing. From Lestat's point of view, if I'm going to bite somebody, it's going to be a rich white guy in that time.
Yeah.
You get a plantation home.
No shit.
You got servants.
All of the things that come along with it.
Yeah, I ain't got to do shit. I just came from Paris without a penny, 2 pennies to rub together. But you know what? I'm going to bite that rich white guy.
I'm gonna bite that fat dude, and we're going to eat.
Yeah.
And it's going to be glorious.
It's kind of genius if you think about it from Lestat's point of view.
From genius, once you do that, as a vampire, look, and this is going to be a weird thing to say, you could literally buy people in 1819. Why don't you just...
I know, it would literally be like on a supermarket.
Yeah, like you've bought... it's like takeout.
Yeah, but here's the thing, right? The culture in the slave community back then, though, they were very superstitious. You saw that in the movie.
Oh, yeah.
Where they were doing their dances
I want to see one fucking movie about New Orleans that does not have voodoo in it.
Yeah, but it was heavy back then, because that's when you...
this is the 1819s. It made sense in this movie. Yeah. But I just want to see one movie about New Orleans that didn't.
Heavy Haitian culture.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? So... If they'd have started picking off slaves, you saw what happened when he bit the girl. They revolted. If you just started just picking slaves off, the slaves would revolted.
Yeah, I guess you make a point there.
Yeah, they'd have burned the house down and tried to kill both of them.
That's like the first takeout for a vampire. I mean, you're just buying people and have them sent to your house.
Well, here's my thing. By the time it was in 1994.
It didn't even have to be slaves. Prostitution was running rampant.
1994. You don't even have to bite people no more. You can just go to a blood bank.
Yeah. Like in some Blade type of shit. Yeah. You really didn't have to hunt and do prey and shit like that. You could just order blood. And in 1994, you're walking
and this is like New Orleans. You can go to a daiquiri place and drive through.
You're walking up and down New Orleans right now.
Yeah, Plus, New Orleans, you bite somebody, you drink their blood, you're going to be drunk.
You're drunk. You're drinking pretty much, like it's like 0.3% alcohol at that point. You go walk down the strip and find a woohoo shot girl. You're like, her.
Yeah. You drink their blood. They have a higher alcohol content than a Bud Light.
What are you drinking? Bloody Mary. But New Orleans is a perfect place for this because it's such a town of drunkenness that people go missing all the time. No one would even really raise any flags to that. It'd just be like, whatever. Not to mention the homeless population. It's 94.
Skinny frat boy blonde hair or white blonde hair.
Yeah.
That would be a Bud Light Platinum.
Yep. Platinum. Like it. I like it.
Bud Light Platinum.
You're so retarded. God, that was bad.
So Louis and Lestat are starting to drift apart because you can see Louis he held on to his human conscience.
Yeah, he still has his moral compass. He's still trying to do things right.
So Lestat does what every hysterical woman does in a relationship that's falling apart. Hey, let's have a kid.
Yeah, that's exactly what the hell happened. That is legitimately.
That's what happened.
That's legitimately what happened.
He had a kid.
He's gonna leave me, so I'm gonna have a baby. Yeah, that's exactly what the hell happened.
It's better than faking it.
And no shit.
Right?
Very much better. Please don't be that person.
Oh, did you give me a kid? No, I faked. I just killed her.
Yeah, no, fuck
Surprise, dead girl in your closet.
So, Lestat bites young Kirsten.
Claudia.
Which
you find out later is probably terrible. If you think about it, you don't want a child being immortal.
No, because she'll never mature past that age. She's never going to grow older. She's just... And Twilight tried to do away with that, but fuck
that. But because you can figure, okay, she's going to be spoiled because they have all this money.
They have everything.
And you and I both know that it just breeds petulance.
Pestilence, really?
Yeah,
all
petulance.
Right. I didn't know that.
I went thinking about Bound to Plague.
Yeah, about to say, all right.
No, but she's petulant. She really is. She wants what she can get.
She's gonna be, and I mean, you got to figure also she's literally, in any respect, she's at the top of the food chain.
Yep.
So I mean, there's really nothing that she wants that she can't get. She gets dolls. every year from Louis.
And if she doesn't get a doll, she just kills the doll maker.
She doesn't get a doll. She kills the doll maker and puts the doll maker.
Gets pissed off at a piano instructor.
And, dude, what the fuck? That's a little terror.
Right? And what was that? I told you not in the house.
I told you, stop that. Don't do that. Go to your room.
Go to your room, yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah, come out in the 70s.
Yeah. You're grounded.
Yeah.
For the rest of the millennia, you're grounded. You're grounded.
Cool.
Okay, how at this point we have two gentlemen who are living with this young girl. She's growing up through the ages. There's no legitimate like schooling at this time or things like that going on with this little girl. No. She's just kind of there learning from the vampires that turned her, the Louis who's trying to be an actual parent.
Oh, you don't know that. They may be a tutor because, I mean, they had a piano instructor and shit like that.
Well, they may have done some form of homeschooling because they did do the piano lessons. And
she learned how to read from somewhere because later on she's doing all that research.
And learn how to draw.
Yeah.
And she starts drawing all this ridiculous
time.
shit. She would, yeah, I guess she's got nothing else to do.
Yeah.
Kill people and draw.
That's it. That's literally.
She's got the perfect fucking, she's got the perfect model. It doesn't move. You just fucking pose this dead bitch however you want and draw her.
Yeah, because she kills your girl because she wanted her.
Yeah. She said she wanted to be like her.
Yeah.
She wanted to be like her because she's come to the realization that she's not going to be able to experience adulthood. She's never going to be able to grow up. She's never going to be able to become this beautiful woman that she wants to be.
Exactly. She'll never go past what she is.
She tries to cut her damn hair. And, okay, her hair growing back, I have a problem with.
Yeah, because it's not like she injured herself.
She didn't injure herself.
Yeah, but
you're telling me that vampires can't get a haircut?
No. You are the way you are when you die, and that's it.
Yeah, dude, I'm sorry. Fuck that logic. No. Her hair grew back.
I know. I think
she replenished dead cells.
That's what she does every time she gets hurt.
No, that's physical, but that's totally fucking different. Those cells are already dead.
Okay, all of them are dead. Every cell in their body is dead.
They're not dead, they're undead.
So is her hair.
You're telling me her hair is undead, dead
it's
cells?
Vampire hair.
You're ridiculous.
I'm just
you have
saying.
no footing to stand on with that. Her hair?
I'm pretty sure this is a mythical creature. I have lots of footing to stand on.
If there's any vampires out there, let me know.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, dude. You're going to tell me
it's
that
like saying Loch Ness Monster is not shaped like a serpent.
You don't know that.
It's clearly a plesiosaur.
Yeah, it might be. You don't know. You've never been there, sir. But you don't have an issue with the hair growing back?
It's a movie.
Yeah, we have to chalk that up to movie because
it's a
really
vampire movie.
Look, I'm just saying, Wesley Snipes always had a fresh fade and blade. And he was part vampire.
He never grew out until he went to prison.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. Touche. Oh, touche. I want to see a vampire movie where a vampire gets a haircut. And not Twilight.
Oh, wasn't that maybe What We Do in the Dark? Oh, What We Do in the Shadows. Is it?
The
comedy.
Dark Shadows?
No, not Dark Shadows.
Dark Shadows is the one with Johnny Depp.
No, I'm talking about What We Do in the Shadows.
You don't worry about what I do in the shadows.
It's a movie about three vampires that live together. They've been living together for hundreds of years, and they do a reality show about them.
Really?
Yeah.
It's
quite hysterical.
We need to check that one out. I actually love it. All right, so Louis and Lestat are having a lover spat.
Yes.
And
you thought domestic violence was rough. Try being immortal.
And even Lestat's laughing at him as they're doing one part. He says, "You can't kill me." Yeah. He knows. He's like, "You can't fucking kill me."
Old girl wasn't playing the fuck around though when she cut him on the face.
Let me tell you something. Oh, Claudia was like, "I'm enough of this bullshit." So she cuts both of us. And he doesn't react. He's been a vampire long enough that he's just like, "Fuck it, whatever. It just got cut. No big deal."
Heals.
So Claudia
like a hair.
is a fucking evil genius. Flesh and hair are different. We're not going to have this argument. Flesh and hair are different. Jesus Christ. You have a scar on your fucking scalp from getting your hair cut? No, right? All right, shut up.
Maybe just once. Back here. She cut me.
Jesus. All right, so Claudia ain't fucking around. Claudia.
Yeah, killed these two kids.
She killed a couple of kids, and she poisoned them.
Yes.
And she gets Lestat to drink them under the guise that, okay, this is a peace offering. We're forgiving, blah, blah, blah. And Lestat bends down and drinks what he finds out later is already dead blood.
Yeah, which turns out can kill you.
Which, turns out not very good. So Lestat reacts to it violently, and he starts falling down and holding himself and blah, blah, blah. Put me in my coffin is what he kept yelling. So I guess he was just going to fucking sleep it off.
Yeah.
He was like, fuck it.
Can of corn, I'll be fine.
Can of corn. Can of corn, I'll be fine. It's like, fuck it. I'm just going to sleep this off. Put me on my coffin. She does not put him in a coffin. Instead, We set this motherfucker on fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kill it.
Kill it.
Kill it with fire.
Kill it till it dies from it.
Yes.
Fuck it. At which point,
lights the fucking house on fire.
they come to this conclusion very quickly, like the swamp. We're gonna dump them in the swamp.
Yeah.
Like Jesus Christ, like just like that, huh? Fuck it, let's kill somebody and dump them in the swamp.
It's Louisiana.
Yeah. That's unfortunately a
Unless
real
they
thing.
flee the scene, that's where most of the bodies end up.
Oh God, you know damn well there's enough wildlife out there that they'll take care of the fucking remains.
Yeah, because it's already dead, including the hair.
Yeah, you can fuck off and all. No alligators and shit like that. Crabs are gonna pick you the fuck apart and everything. Crawfish. Anything's pretty much you're gonna decompose very quickly in the swamp.
Snapper turtles, perch.
So Lestat, I think first he drinks the blood from an alligator first. I think he says.
Yeah, I think so.
I think it's alligator first.
Which you gotta have some sharp ass teeth for that,
dude. Right, alligator hide ain't fucking around, dude.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah, he had to put a fucking bite. He might have legitimately had to stab the gator and then suck the blood out of a squirting wound because you're chipping a tooth. If you're a vampire and you chip a tooth, you just suck at life. Of course, by your logic, the tooth would just grow back.
It would.
Yeah, fuck. The tooth, I believe, better than the hair.
Dude, could you imagine the alligator would have bit him and drank his blood?
Vampire gator.
Vampire gator. Sci-fi. It's sci-fi.
Give us a call. Make that happen. You made 5 Sharknado movies. Make this happen. I want to see a vampire gator.
Yeah.
I think this is going to be
y'all made Super Gator versus Super Duper Gator.
Ghost Shark. Come on, people. I want to see a fucking vampire gator. So Lestat is drinking the blood off of. Oh, he got really excited for a second.
Based on the story written by Anne Rice.
Oh God, that would be horrible. Loosely based. Very, very loosely based.
Yeah, all you got to put is one scene of Lestat.
This is the alternate version where Lestat doesn't make it. And
yeah, he makes it, but he gets bit first.
Oh, the vampire drinks his blood?
Yeah, 2 alligators grab him. He grabs one alligator, but the other alligator then got his blood and ran.
Got his blood and fucking swam off.
Yeah. What happened to him?
I want to see a fucking vampire.
Find out Saturday night on Sci-Fi Channel.
I so want to find out what a fucking vampire gator would be like.
That'd be so fantastic.
That'd be great. We're going to have to do a independent film one day, just with some most ridiculous shit that we can. All right, so anyway, Lestat is living in the swamp off of snakes and rats, he even says.
Which snakes don't have much blood in them.
I don't... Not
like
that much.
It's like his version of a pixie stick.
Dude, right? That's exactly what the fuck that is.
He cut the top off and just...
I just came from the marsh. There's Twizzlers everywhere. So he fights his way back into the apartment, and he's looking rough. He's not fully back recovered and shit. He's looking pretty fucking rough.
About like he looked when Katie Holmes left him.
Yeah. Damn. That one hurt me. Jesus Christ, Jay. And he's sitting playing the piano, which I don't remember the curtains being there before, but there were curtains there now for whatever fucking reason.
This one they lit the house on fire.
A cool reveal. Yeah, this is one whenever they actually light the house on fire. Because he's come back and he's like, these motherfuckers just tried to kill me.
It's on, motherfucker.
Yeah, it's on, motherfucker. It's totally on. And they don't. They light him on fire and they flee.
Yeah, jump on him. Which the boat's just waiting for him.
Yeah, that doesn't happen.
That was very freaking convenient.
That doesn't happen in real life. The boat's leaving.
And why did they run normal?
Yeah, I don't know. Couldn't they just went
and on the boat?
And got on the boat? Movie. Yeah. You gotta have that cool scene of them running, I guess. I don't fucking know.
Running down the waterfront, her curls flying in the wind.
Yeah, fuck.
So they run overseas. They go to Europe.
Of course they do.
And then to Paris.
Of course they do. And they're Louis is looking for others that are like him.
Yes, he's looking for more gay vampires.
He can't be the vampire. Yeah, well, you're gonna find them. They're gonna be in Paris.
Yeah,
I mean, that's where they probably would be. And all of them would still have their armpit hair intact because you can't shave that once you become a vampire.
No.
Yeah. So they're working all, and finally he fucking finds one.
Dude, could you imagine being a vampire? Working at a spa, be like, this is the last Brazilian wax you'll ever need.
That would be an expensive Brazilian wax. I'm just saying. No, the girls, she'd have like a really bad stroke of luck. You'd be like, fuck it, just grew back out. Now I'm a vampire.
Right.
It was bush for eternity.
Right. Even there won't take it off.
Oh, God. But now we're on vampire vaginas. I'm not sure how this podcast got to where we're at right now, sir.
Oh. Crack open a cold one.
Yeah, no shit. That's a cold one. That is a cold one. So Louis finds some other vampires. and they are an acting group who are being vampires on stage in a theatrical sense.
Which people love this. It kind of reminds me of Scream 3.
Yeah.
The chick gets killed in the front of the stage in front of everybody.
And everybody's just like watching.
Yeah. Cheering it on.
That was definitely Scream 2, sir.
Was it 2 or 3?
That was definitely 2.
Oh, it was 2, yeah. Yeah, so you get stabbed in the ear.
So they strip this woman on stage, and they literally talking about how they're going to kill her and all the shit that's going on.
Whoa. I wonder how many times fucking Will Smith went back and forth watching that scene. Now.
Oh. I just thought, I didn't even think about that. That was Jada Smith.
Yeah.
That was Jada Pinkett in Scream 2 that got fucking stabbed.
Yeah. I wonder if he goes back now and watches that
You're a horrible person. God, you're a horrible person. Why are we friends?
You said worse than the last hour.
Yeah, okay. Fair enough. So they find this theatrical group of vampires, and they're doing the play. So,
which I don't think they talk about it in the movie, but in the books, that theater that they're in, that Armand running, that was Lestat's theater.
Really?
Yeah, and that was how they knew that they killed Lestat. Lestat actually followed them to Paris. He was in Paris before they got there.
Before this dramatic reveal at the end, he was in Paris.
He had been in Paris.
Okay.
And there was actually supposed to be a scene where they confront each other, and they got cut.
I liked it better with the final reveal at the end. I think it worked better as far as a movie format, that shocking reveal at the end whenever you find out that he's still alive.
Yeah.
So Louis, and goddamn, this heartbreaking scene whenever everything starts going down.
Because now they know that she tried to kill Lestat. Is the one rule that they have: you cannot kill your own.
Which, how are you supposed to know these things if you've never been? Look, vampires are gonna have different rules than humans are.
You say that. But if some dude who was raised by fucking antelope or something like that because his parents left him out in the wild came into a city and stabbed somebody, he'd still get the death penalty.
Okay, yeah, but there's no laws written towards vampires as far as humans are aware.
But to the vampires, there's laws.
To the vampires, yeah, but not to where the humans are aware about it. The humans don't fucking know.
Like I said, if somebody,
but you are joining that race, you're going to be indoctrinated into that vampirism. You're going to learn things. That's why he was hunting down other vampires to learn.
But I
think they could have given him a pass on that one. I really do.
These tribes that you see, these uncontacted tribes that you see where they throw fucking spears and shit at the helicopter and shit.
Yeah, they don't want our help. They don't want us there.
Say one of them goes on
big monster.
Yeah. Say one of them motherfuckers goes on a walkabout, right?
A walkabout?
Yeah. And ends up in a populated city.
Yeah.
On the coast of Brazil or something.
Confronted by a homeless man asking for change and kills him.
And he kills him. He would still get the death penalty.
He would still get the death penalty. But are we going to argue vampire laws now?
Yes, we are.
Dude, because
I'm in a fucking arguing mood tonight.
You are being indoctrinated into a vampire community. You're trying to learn the rules. I think you get a pass on that.
I'm pretty sure ignorance is not a defense.
As far as human laws are,
vampires may look at it the same way.
But you don't know. And by the way, the whole ignorance is not a defense might not have been in place in the 1800s.
I'm pretty sure.
I don't know if it was or not.
Napoleonic law. We still follow that here in Louisiana.
Yeah, but...
Boom!
Still,
lawyer.
You can lawyer all the fuck you want. It's still vampire logic. I mean, you can't hold the vampire to the same esteem you're gonna hold a human. You can't. I would disagree. I would be better with the vampire gator. I'm better with that premise.
Okay, so either way, they decide they're gonna take the vampire law into their own hands.
Whatever.
And they go and they abduct Claudia. Right after she found her a mom.
Who the fuck is this lady, by the way?
This weird lady decides, I want to be a vampire.
Where do you find this woman?
I really like the color of her dress, though. That green dress, that was pretty. I had a truck that same color.
You have very weird commentary tonight, sir. What are you drinking? What the hell are you drinking? No, so they had. This is one of those heartbreaking, I've talked about it before. I hate this fucking scene because
where they drag her away.
They drag her away, and when they find her again after the sunlight has hit them, and Claudia is in the girl's arms, being, oh God, what the hell? What are you smiling about?
That scene was impossible.
What do you mean?
And they were in a well.
Yeah.
In France.
Yeah.
And the sun hit them.
Okay.
It's not possible in France. It's too far north from the equator. The sun won't pass directly overhead.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Yeah.
But I mean, movie, dude, you can't.
Yeah, I call bullshit.
But you're fine with the fucking hair.
Yes.
You're cool with the hair growing back, but you have a problem with the damn well.
Mythological? Factual.
Dude, you really gonna get that with the fucking with the sun? I'm gonna fucking cut you. Get on.
Wherever you're at, the sun is the same, dog.
Get on with the story. Wherever you're at, vampires are the same, Jake. Jesus, get on with the story.
If that was the case, if vampires were all the same, they'd have died from garlic and freaking holy water and stakes through the heart.
They explain that away in the lore of the movie. It's expositional.
Did they explain that the Earth is not the same?
They might be flat earthers in this movie. You don't know this universe. This is an interview with the vampire universe.
Apollo might have made a side trip with his chariot and put it over the top of the fucking well.
Look, the god Ra could have been carrying the sun across the sky in a canoe for all you know. In this particular version of the story.
Pretty sure it's a P-Rock.
Well, I mean, they don't know what P-Rogs are. None of our listeners know what the fuck a P-Rog is.
Yeah, a lot of our listeners from around here. They know what P-Rogs are.
People from around here, anybody that we're reaching out to, they're like, yeah, it's a canoe.
Yeah.
It's a canoe.
Unless you're either from South Louisiana or from, apparently, Biola Battery, Alabama.
What?
They have P-Rogs, too.
Oh, okay. Didn't know they had P-Rogs
and
out
Pedro.
there.
Go figure.
They probably play it so weird.
No, same game.
No shit. All right, so they're in the flat Earth, and they're in a well, and the sun passes immediately over their head. Where, I'm sorry, but why?
It roasts them.
Okay, but
why not just take the dresses off and put them over your head?
That's what I was about to say. Can't you make a makeshift cover to shade yourself?
There was lots of fabric on that dress.
There was a lot.
It was pretty fabric,
She could have got
but it was
under the woman and under the dress, and the sun would have never hit her. She would have survived.
She was a cutthroat little chick, too, because she could have just sacrificed the chick, the older lady.
Yeah.
And saved herself.
She could have, but she didn't.
And
when they find them, they're in their
holding
ash form. The holding each other thing got me, because you know it's that maternal.
And give it to Brad Pitt, man. Brad Pitt plays that shit so well when Armand lets him go, and he comes out and he walks in and realizes they're dead and just fucking breaks down.
Yeah.
Oh, it's heart-wrenching.
Oh, dude, it's fucking heart-wrenching. It definitely got me. And then he comes back and kills everyone.
Burns them bitches.
Everyone. Burns them all alive. Yep. It's fucking great. Then he gets into.
Then has a fucking scythe from somewhere.
That was the scythe from the play.
Oh, it was.
That was the scythe from the play. They used it in the play, and he goes fucking ape shit.
Yeah, he goes ham.
Dude, he goes Abe Lincoln Vampire Hunter. He just runs in that motherfucker with a scythe and starts cutting vampires up. I don't know if that scythe would cut a vampire gator. But
old boy ran up to him like he was about to do something.
Yeah.
And just got his ass cut in half.
Yeah, he did. Pretty smooth, too. That was a great scene.
That was a
fucking great scene.
So,
dude, you ain't doing shit.
Armand, for some reason, thinks that this is going to make everything good between him and Louis.
Yeah, I'm not sure how. I don't know where the logic fell apart in that, where he's like, okay, you got your revenge. It's cool. It's over with.
We got into that turned into a really uncomfortable scene where he gets really close to his face and like, are you going to kiss him?
There was another one. He gets like so close. He gets closer than I am to the mic right here, to his mouth. I'm like, are they about to kiss? What's happening here?
Yeah,
I don't know. There's some really weird.
The tension was fucking through the roof.
Dude, I mean, there's just some really weird undertones in this fucking movie.
It's weird, man.
Do gay vampires suck dick too? Or just necks?
No biting. No teeth.
There better not be any teeth. I'm sorry. If you're anybody and you use teeth in a blowjob, you're getting punched.
No teeth. So
that's ridiculous.
Let's see. From there,
I keep running across the fact that both of our mothers listen to this.
I know.
So sorry, guys.
From there, he just starts wandering. Right?
Oh, yeah.
He leaves Paris.
Aimlessly lost. He's just fucked.
He says that he travels the entire world.
Yeah.
Which has got to be awkward.
Yeah.
Because how do you go to the desert?
Ooh, no shit.
It's not like there's cover.
No, there's really not. He got an umbrella.
Yeah.
He's walking around with a parasol.
Go grab Renfield from Dracula Dead and Love It.
Yeah.
I saw everything. He's Vigo.
It's great. So he goes, he sees the entire world and shit. And for some odd reason comes back to New Orleans.
Yep.
I'm sorry, but I don't know.
Why not? New Orleans in the 90s?
Yeah.
If you're going to party, go party in New Orleans in the 90s. You're a vampire. You cannot get cancer.
You're a vampire. Go to
I wonder if a vampire can still get
Vegas.
Drunk.
There was I don't remember which movie it was, but I remember one movie that I watched that said that they weren't able to get drunk. They can consume alcohol and their body would burn off the alcohol before. I don't remember what movie that was.
That was Captain America.
No, it was definitely not Captain. Okay. There was a vampire.
Captain America can't get drunk either.
Poor Captain America.
I know.
That's gotta suck.
Right?
He saved me, but at what cost? So he winds up back in New Orleans.
Yep.
Walking around and
he smells the smell of death.
Which
anyone who's ever either been to New Orleans or lives in New Orleans knows that that's just a smell of New Orleans.
It just smells of death. It smells of urine and vomit. It's just everywhere.
Urine, vomit, and death. That's what New Orleans smells like.
That's exactly what it smells like. It's fucking ridiculous, but it's true. Yeah. I have myself contributed to that smell because I've pissed on those streets many a times, and I've thrown up quite a few.
So he ends up in this house that's all run down, which, by the way, at some point the parish would have tore that shit down.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Because you know the property values in New Orleans.
Oh, yeah.
Even in the 90s, somebody would have tore that down. Bobby Hebert would have built him a fucking house there.
That might have been like one of those houses where every time somebody goes in there to inspect the house, he's killing them.
Yeah, maybe so.
It could be.
But okay, can you explain
that would raise
fucking helicopter?
Yes, I don't know why this helicopter randomly dropped down and shined its light directly on them and then just left.
Yeah,
because if you're driving a helicopter, if you're flying around in a helicopter and you stop at this fucking house, hey, check out this old creepy house. You shine it through the window. The beam is directly on Lestat.
A person.
How do you just like? For one, keep the beam there for a second, and oh shit, there's someone right there.
Yeah.
But then, how do you explain that to anybody else? There was a guy there. What do you mean there's a guy there? I don't know. There's a guy. I fucking left. I don't know. I don't want to be here. I don't want to be here anymore. I shined my light. There was a guy sitting in a chair, and he was freaking out. So he's probably like,
who flies a helicopter that low in New Orleans?
Nobody. You can't do that in real life. But apparently, as far as the helicopter pilot's concerned, there's a meth head freaking out in the chair. There's a meth head freaking out in this chair. That's probably why he kept the beam on. I was like, look at him. He's squirming. He thinks he's dying. Let's keep the flashlight on.
So yeah,
and he's still wearing his clothes from 18. I don't understand that. You're telling me
he down to the end.
Yeah,
it was the 80s.
It was 80s?
At that point, remember? Didn't he?
Okay, yeah, it was. He was walking around in the 80s. This is before the.
Even better time to party in New Orleans.
Yeah, no shit.
Holy crap!
No shit. But I don't understand why he's still in those clothes.
He's been sitting there since they left.
I know, but motherfucker, like, you get a life.
Was it? There's no way it's the same house that they burned.
Was it? It very well may have been.
You telling me no one's torn this bitch down since the 1800s? I know parish government's kind of slow, but shit.
If that is abandoned house in New Orleans, there are some meth heads somewhere in that house. There are some heroin addicts bleeding out somewhere in that fucking house.
So yeah, he forgives Lestat, and then you kind of catch it the present day.
Yeah.
Where naturally Malloy's like, oh, I want to be one of you.
Yeah. No, fuck that. I'm sorry. Nah.
Holy crap.
No.
And Lou even tells him, Jesus,
you haven't been listening to me.
Again.
Yeah, he's like, fuck. We suck again.
Were you not listening to how horrible life is?
Yeah, life is pretty shitty. You heard Immortal, and you're like, fuck it, sign me up.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I love life, but eventually I would like to die. I don't want to be here.
It's one of those things where you have no choice but to go to hell at that point, because you have to murder someone.
You have to. You fucking have to.
You know?
There's no other way to get around it.
So he scares the shit out of Malloy.
Yeah. And then
puts him up to the fucking roof and then goes. Yeah, that's about to be a new soundbite.
And then he's gone. So Malloy fucking leaves.
Hauls ass.
Which he did.
Tapes and shit.
Yeah, he's leaving the whole purpose of him sitting there and talking to this fucking vampire, and he's leaving a trail of tapes as he fucking runs.
Right, jumps in his Mustang, hauls ass, almost kills 3 people.
Yep.
And
you find out that Lestat is in the back seat.
Yeah.
He pops up and I need no introduction. Bites your boy, jumps in the fucking driver's seat. And
he offers him pretty much the same thing he did.
Yeah, he says, I'm going to offer you something that I was never offered. And then, fade to black.
Go crank the music up first.
Oh, yeah.
Crank the music up, fade to black.
Of course.
This is a good movie. It really was a good movie. I know it's one of my mom's favorites from when I was a kid. She used to watch it.
Yeah. I haven't seen this since I was a teenager.
Really?
There's a lot of these movies I'm finding that I haven't seen in years and years and years.
And it holds up. It's a really good movie.
It does. It still does.
It has elements of horror. It's not scary,
Dude,
but
look at the fucking cast that's in this movie.
It's amazing.
The cast itself was ridiculous. That's why they needed a $60 million budget.
Yeah, no shit. Antonio Banderas.
Yeah, Antonio Banderas. And Tom Cruise and Brad Pitt and Kirsten Dunst wasn't.
She wasn't much of an actress.
Yeah, not at this time. She was still really young and just getting into it. But looking back, after we've seen her in so many other things, it's really weird to see her as a kid. Like, damn, it was weird.
All right, so what are you looking at? Oh, wait.
The Rotten Tomatoes actually surprised me.
Surprised the shit out of me, too.
Surprised the shit out of me.
So Rotten Tomatoes rates this at 63%, and the audience score is 86%.
Yeah, which I get. I think that's fair. And I'm actually I'm gonna be right around that fucking range.
I'm going 41. Or 42.
Dick, I'm going 41.
I'll go 41. We'll go 41.
I'm knocking it one fucking point off because her hair grew back and it pissed me off. And then I had to explain to you we had a fucking tirade talking about the vampire's hair. So I'm not giving it a 42. I'm giving it a 41.
I ain't worried about the hair. The sun pissed me off.
The sun. The sun is what you chose to dwell on. Of all the things. Okay, let's see this point right here. Those are the two big bitches we have in this movie. Those are our two big complaints.
Yeah, and the fact they didn't do a spinoff of Vampire Gator.
Vampire Gator needs to happen. I want that to be a thing. That could be such a great comic book.
Vam Gator.
Alipar.
I was thinking the same thing just now.
Alipar.
All right, guys. We're both giving it 41s. We both need to get out of here.
Yeah.
Catch us on YouTube, SoundCloud, Stitcher.
All the places.
iTunes, and what did I miss?
Pandora.
And Pandora.
We're on Pandora,
yep.
guys.
Please subscribe, follow, like, comment.
I want to know in the comments what y'all think about the vampire's hair growing back.
Yeah,
does that not piss anyone else off but me?
I ain't worried about the hair. The sun.
You're so ridiculous.
It's all about the sun. The sun gives us life.
Is that what it is? Not vampires?
No, not vampires. They give you eternal life.
Oh, yeah.
Unlife.
So if you're Lestat, do you do?
Yeah.
They are undead.
So it's unlife. They give you unlife.
Hit the button. Hit the damn button, Jay. Jeez.